BingePipe offers everything you need, including menu screen. Welcome to BingePipe. If you're looking for that one program you wanted to watch, it's no longer here. BingePipe loves bingeable content like You Don't Know Jack. BingePipe, we won't be ignored.
Hi, I'm your host, Cookie, and this is my new fidget spinner. Oh my god, that's a blender. It's a blender. You know what they say, two's company, three's company, plus Cookie Masterson. Okay, no turning back.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, the periodic table of Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is in everything. I mean, he's in everything. If in his next movie, Kevin Hart played the element that is most abundant in the universe, what would the trailer say? This holiday season, Kevin Hart is carbon. This summer, Kevin Hart is hydrogen. This fall, Kevin Hart is oxygen. Well, let's see how that shook out. Hydrogen makes up about 75% of all matter in the universe. And Kevin Hart movies make up 75% of new releases.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Let's try I scream, you scream, we all scream because existence is pain. What would be the best evidence that I fell into a shame spiral last night and ate half a gallon of Ben & Jerry's ice cream in the dark in my underwear? Hypothetically. 2 empty pints of pistachio, 4 empty pints of urban bourbon, 8 empty pints of spectacular Speckaloo's cookie core, or 16 empty pints of Keep Caramel and Cookie On. And how'd we do? Oh, I wish they had that many pints available for sale at the gas station next to my apartment building. There are 8 pints in a gallon, which means 4 pints in half a gallon. So that's what's currently strewn on the floor next to the couch I've been sleeping on, hypothetically.
Why don't we do it with free?
How about this one? Mademoiselle Pac-Man. And you don't need a joystick to play this dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 fruits, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a flavor of LaCroix sparkling water, an item in Ms. Pac-Man, or both. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between LaCroix, Ms. Pac-Man, or both. And you're both doing this together, so look alive. All set? Here we go. Orange. Lemon. Banana. Mango. Cherry. Apricot. Lime. You really excel in the middle lane, but player 2, you couldn't have done much worse.
Customer satisfaction seems to have dipped.
Sounds like it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, BingePipe employee Cookie Masterson. Using the screw makes it hard.
Well, then let's get on with it.
We like to give you things, as long as they're not tangible.
I don't need you anymore.
Here we have, if you hate people, every room can feel like an escape room. You ever done one of those escape rooms? You know, where you get locked in a room with people and you have to solve a bunch of puzzles to get out? And no, I'm not talking about high school. What's the most useful thing to scream while participating in an escape room that takes place in a tack room? Look under the doilies, check by the swords, feel inside the saddles, or fish around in the toilet. Let's see who got it. Insert banana peel sound effect. A tack room is attached to a horse stable and is used to store saddles, as opposed to the tacked room, which is where you take the horses to have direct and sensitive conversations with them. Next up, really light beer. Which of these intimidatingly hip beverages is the smallest batch beer? A microbrew? What's this? You knew that screw was coming, player one. Let's see, how do the kids talk these days? I love this part. A pico denotes 1/1,000,000th, the smallest unit listed here. And so that's probably good, right? I don't know. Can I just get a club soda? Round one is dead to me. Let's take a look at those scores.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 2, on the other hand. Wow, you are really doing it. Poorly. When the going gets tough, the tough gets another screw.
Round 2 screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. Better get those answers in fast, player 1, before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
You're doing so well, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Oh, here's a good one. An oldie but a goodie. Based on the average lifespan of cats, when should Garfield have died? 1982, 1988, 1993, or 2000? Hope you like what you picked. Meow. Garfield was created in 1978, and house cats live an average of 15 years. And with a steady diet of too much lasagna and barely suppressed anger issues, Garfield doesn't seem likely to beat the odds.
Mon béret a rétréci. 7.
This one's called Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's a monster.
Called Stupid by Aristotle. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth. Look sharp. You just got screwed, player one. Embrace the change. Or don't. So what'd you pick? In Aristotle's History of Animals, he called the octopus a stupid creature. A little bad blood there. When he was a boy, an octopus used to call him Stupid Aristotle. Expert screwing, player two. Here's your extra cash. Oh, and it looks like we've got a name change. Yeah, that feels right.
"'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight."
Why not try? Will someone think of the mollusks? And hey, stress cut with Mimesore.
It's time for a...
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, head in the game. Check out this gibberish phrase and let me know what popular saying it rhymes with. Won't feta bread slugs fight? And don't get hung up on that punctuation. Please rest easy. By avoiding the pests. Let's make sense of this, shall we? Okay, let's move along.
Na 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 na.
I call this one Winner Winner Chicken Dancer. Say I want to tell someone to take the Greek L. What shape should I make on my forehead while dancing around like a doof? A sideways W, an upside down V, a backwards 3, or a lopsided triangle? Who picked what? You can't see it, but I'm stomping around and kicking my legs in the air. Aren't you humiliated? You should have known. The Greek equivalent of L, lambda, is represented by an upside-down V shape. The ancient Greeks actually had a fun victory dance of their own. They would take their conquered foes, stick them inside a hollow bronze bull statue placed over a bonfire until they were slowly baked alive from within. Hilarious.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Next, casual dining for the enlightened mind. I just had lunch at the Philosopher Cafe. It's like an Applebee's if Applebee's made you confront your own mortality. Which appetizer pays tribute to the father of existentialism? A thrice-baked Play-Doh potato, a Kant croissant with beef drizzles, a farmyard flatbread with Kierkegaard Swiss chard, or a cheese-blasted Hobbs corn on the cobs? Okay, what'd you pick? Truth is subjective, but you're definitely wrong. Were you thinking this one? Soren Kierkegaard is known as the father of existentialism because he gave birth to the concept with his brain, like fathers do. Welcome to the Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. Saying the right thing in any language. Try not to embarrass yourself multilingually. Good luck. Congratulations, Player 2. What a standard, everyday, run-of-the-mill win. Next time, maybe you'll hear what I say when you get an impressive score. Well, until then...
You don't know Jack!
You've heard of a tables, ladders, and chairs match, but this week on Wrestling is Everywhere, we are taking the competition to a new level by having it in the middle of a fully operational high-end furniture and home decor store.
I'm gonna rip you apart, sectional by sectional, armoire to footstool, because you are a sham and matching duvet set. You're going to seasonal table runner for your life until you throw in your tea towel. You're about to hit the grounds, cause here comes the French press.
Hi, I'm looking for wall sconces.
This week on Wrestling is Everywhere.
Hey man, you succulent.
Ma'am, excuse me. I'm with the show What's in Your Purse? And I was wondering, what's in your purse?
You want to go through my purse? Okay, what is this, a prank show?
No, just like a man on the street thing. Are you sure you don't mind?
No, it's fine. I'm just a little embarrassed to say I don't know what all is in here. I haven't cleaned things out in a while, so we got a brush and some mints and napkins from a drive-thru, and oh my god. Oh, it's, I don't know how. Wow.
Is that a dead bird?
Yeah, it is. You wouldn't have known this, but I used to be a magician's assistant like 15 years ago, and the last trick I assisted on was a bird trick.
And that's the bird?
One never reappeared. And the incredible Benjamin said, just wait. Wow, just wow.
Do you want us to get rid of that bird?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Binge Pipe isn't like those jerks who won't present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, no crimes have been proven.
Hello, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I'm not here to replace your dad. I'm just here to read some trivia questions. Okay, buddy? 2 players means we'll have twice as much fun as long as one of you doesn't suck. All right, here goes nothing.
Time for question 1.
First question. Apparently not part of your world. Which of these Disney princesses would not find a representation of their home country at Disney World's Epcot Center? Mulan, Belle, Tiana, or Merida? So who got it? The game wouldn't be fun if you got everything right. Yeah, you're gonna kick yourself. Epcot Center's World Showcase features bite-sized versions of many countries, including China, where Mulan lives, France, where Belle was born, and the US, where Tiana hails from. But there is no tiny version of Scotland for Disney Princess Merida to mope around in. Truly a shame that we'll never experience Goofy's House of Haggis.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Introducing Love This Dumb Song or Elsa. Suppose that at a production of Frozen on Broadway, fans could show their love during the curtain call by throwing hard-to-freeze substances on stage. Which would show the most love? Throwing water at Elsa, throwing blood at Elsa, throwing nitrogen at Elsa, or throwing helium at Elsa? Okay, who chose what? Just because you want to throw blood at Elsa doesn't make this the correct answer. With a freezing point of minus 272 degrees Celsius, Elsa has her work cut out for her. I'm sure she can handle it. Hell, she made a dress out of ice. Although on Broadway, I'm told it's more of a fun pantsuit. Way more practical for getting around your ice castle.
Why don't we do it with free?
Up next, grind it like Beckham. And get out your dollar bills because it's time for a Dis or Dat. I'm going to read 7 names, and for each I want you to tell me if it's an English football club that plays in the Premier League or a male strip club. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between an English football club or a male strip club. And you're both doing this together, so focus up. Okay, let's do it. Man City. Crystal Palace. Club Boomerang. Queens Park Rangers. Knight Barcelona. Stoke City. Swinging Richards. It would be really sad if you bragged about this. Now let's keep going.
You're my question for forevermore. I love you. My question for.
It's time for a revamp that crosses the line. I want to create a new educational program based on the Carmen line. What would be the best title? Where above the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where inside the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world's oceans is Carmen Sandiego? Or where in my body is Carmen Sandiego? What'd you guys pick? Yeah, I'd play that. The Kármán line is about 62 miles above the Earth and is generally considered the point where the atmosphere ends and space begins. Which is different than the Kármán Electra line, which are the terms of my restraining order. Coming up, type equals squiggly bracket history, comma, male squiggly bracket.
Except all cookies don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
So, BingePipe needs help categorizing some of the data it's obtained through totally legal means.
That's correct. Here's what we have. Treatment for being poisoned. Treatment for being stabbed. Treatment for being shot and drowned. Whose search history have we acquired? Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great, Nostradamus, or Grigory Rasputin?
Okay, let's take a look. Honest mistake. Want to see the answer? Grigory Rasputin was the Russian mystic and advisor to the Tsar who, according to legend, was very hard to kill. Although as you get older, all that poisoning, stabbing, drowning, and bullets to the head and body, like it or not, it starts to catch up with you. Round 1 is history. Let's look at the scores I'll be sending to your parents.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 2, on the other hand, I want to help you. Please let me in. We have another screw to help our targeted numbers.
And don't forget, round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. Player 1, your only hope is to answer quick before player 2 has time to screw. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
Really good stuff.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Try this on for size. Cruel and unusual punishment. Whose torture game is on point? The executioner using the brazen bull, the executioner using the rack, the executioner using an Iron Maiden, or the executioner using the tub? What'd you guys pick? Any medieval torturer knows that you slowly get roasted in the brazen bull, the rack pulls you apart, and the tub causes maggots to slowly eat you. But the Iron Maiden impales you with a lot of spikes.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis sonnant légèrement amusant. 7.
Here's one for you. What if they read Game of Thrones in Game of Thrones? What Ian McEwan novel would Cersei Lannister and her brother Jaime most identify with and enjoy as part of their winter book club? Amsterdam, The Children Act, The Cement Garden, or Atonement? So who got it? Well, now you have a wrong to atone for. Next time, try this. Ian McEwan's The Cement Garden is about a brother and sister who fall in love, so that would really speak to Cersei and Jaime Lannister. Spoiler warning, The Cement Garden would be a great nickname for Jorah Mormont.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Feast your eyes upon this. Everyone in Hollywood is connected. And Dress Up Kit's Dime Store.
It's time for a
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, eyes up, here we go. Check out this gibberish phrase and figure out what everyday expression it rhymes with. Bit Kumail, Shonda bled. And don't worry about that punctuation. You got that right. Exactly right. You banged on the steel thing exactly where you're supposed to. Okay, what was it? Moving right along. Take a good look at disemboweled. Which of these serial killers was executed by a literal game of hangman in 1896? John Wayne. Oh, look out. You're dealing with the screw, player one. You guys remember your password, right? Who picked what? You choked. Now pay attention. The letter missing is H, and H.H. Holmes was hung in 1896 for killing somewhere between 20 and 200 people. I once applied to be an executioner's assistant back when I was desperate for work, but apparently beggars can't be noosers. Nice screwing, player two. Spend this wisely.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
There is no hiding from... How's your Wi-Fi? Getting a good signal, I hope? Oh, also, what does Wi-Fi stand for? Wireless fidelity, wireless field, wireless firmware, or nothing? Let's see how that shook out. Could be worse, in theory. Wi-Fi is just a catchy name that is not short for anything. The wireless industry needed something to call it, something better than its original name, IEEE 802.11. And now you know why. Fi. You made it to the attempt. I see you already know the rules. Here's your clue. Warning, this film contains... Sometimes the regular movie warnings aren't enough. Good luck. Player one takes it! Nice work, Player one. Nothing feels as good as winning, except maybe eating cake. Cake.
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Hi, I'm and I wrote the hangman question about serial killers from this episode, and most other serial killer trivia in this game. Also, I'm the author of several serial killer essays for online channels that are blocked at this point. I often read up on serial killers to prepare for trivia writing, dinner conversation, or wedding toast. I cosplay as villains. Dissemble me no more. Tear up the planks. Here is the beating of his hideous heart.
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content. Binge Pipe continues to stick with its commitment to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, there must be something better you could be doing.
Hey, Cookie here. I'm gonna ask you some questions and heck, I don't know, maybe fall in love? 2 players, looks like you'll each have a 50% chance of having 0 fun. Okay, it's time.
Time for question 1.
To get things started, soup, there it is. Using the correct pronunciation of this dish, which I'm not going to say now because it would give it away, what would be a good yet terrible name for a Vietnamese restaurant? Pho Shizzle, the Po House, Forget About It, or a good old-fashioned Ho Down? Hope you like what you picked. This delicious soup is pronounced pho. If that name's taken, you could call your restaurant Go Pho Yourself.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Coming up next, please clap. You know those tweets where someone is calling something out and every other word is a clapping emoji? Well, if you can't tell me how many times I've clapped during this question, you don't deserve any cash. Wow, it's like a Chris Walken impersonation. Well, 18 times, 22 times, 27 times, or 30 times. So what'd you pick? I clapped 18 times. And now I will take my angry clap gloves off and put on my applause gloves to acknowledge what a great question that was.
Why don't we do it with free?
This one's known as They're Gonna Live Forever. Take your shot at immortality by conquering this or that. I'm going to read off a list of 7 toys, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's an inductee into the National Toy Hall of Fame or not. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between in the Toy Hall of Fame or not. And you're both doing this together, so pay attention. Here it comes. Transformers. Dungeons and Dragons. Cardboard box. Beanie Babies. Blanket. Stick. Bag of dirt. You barely rose above my expectations. But player 1, you just plain sucked at that or dat.
Actions have been taken to ensure you have a better playing experience.
Great, you summoned her.
Your poor performance has earned you a screw.
Don't forget, screwing your opponent makes it harder for them to answer the question.
You're welcome, devoted customer.
You're my question for forevermore. I love you. My question for.
Behold, Despicable Ennui. Say you wanted to buy a Minion costume for my nephew. What exactly would I need? Yellow body paint, blue overalls, and black shoes. Yellow body paint, blue overalls, black shoes, and goggles. Yellow body paint, blue overalls, black shoes, goggles, and black gloves. Or yellow body paint, blue overalls, black shoes, goggles, black gloves, and a white handkerchief. Let's see who got it. Each one of the Minions is yellow, wears a pair of blue overalls, black shoes, metal goggles, and black gloves. So that is what I would need to complete my nephew's Minions costume. And now, Diet Word Salad. Which of these is an actual flavor of Dr. Pepper? Diet Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper, Cherry Vanilla Diet Dr. Pepper, Diet Vanilla Dr. Pepper Cherry, or Diet Dr. Pepper Cherry Vanilla? Oh, watch out. You got the pointy end of the screw, player 2. No, don't worry, Gray is very distinguished. Okay, who chose what? You did a bad job. Here's the right one. Obviously, the official order of these words is Diet Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper. As opposed to Dr. Pepper Cherry Diet Vanilla, my orthodontist, who was raised in a progressive polyamorous multi-parental family where everybody had silly last names. That screw is a good move, player 1. I believe this belongs to you. say goodbye to round 1. Time to count your chips while sitting at the table.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, you're doing the bad thing. Market research indicates that it's time for another screw.
And remember, round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So do not be afraid to use that thing. Better get those answers in fast, player 2, before you get screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
Time and fun stops for no one.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Why not try expressionist yourself? If painter Edvard Munch shared his most popular work on social media today, what would he caption it? I'm dead, I'm screaming, I'm crying, or I'm shook. I love this part. Munch is the creator of the famous series of expressionist paintings, The Scream. Not to be confused with my artistic phase, which many of my peers refer to as the cringe.
Hey, question.
At Binge Pipe, we value your needs. Would you like a question where the answer is Shia LaBeouf? Or a question where the answer is not Shia LaBeouf? Choose on your devices now. Here are the votes. You have engaged with the process.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Introducing a question where the answer is Shia LaBeouf. Which of these is the penultimate Shia LaBeouf? Shia LaBeouf, Shia LaBeouf, Shia LaBeouf, or Shia LaBeouf? Oh, here it comes. You got screwed in the back, player 2. Oh, don't crane your neck. Okay, what'd you pick? This might be discouraging. Watch how easy this is. Penultimate means the second to last. This Shia LaBeouf is the one right before the final one on the list of possible answers. And the ultimate pen is any writing instrument Shia LaBeouf uses to write his poetry. Way to screw, player 1. Enjoy your cash.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Coming up next, the magic of the digestive process. I've been working on some magic skills lately, and watch me pull this scarf from my throat. Ta-da! Since it's commonly known as the magic capital of the world, where did this never-ending magic scarf most likely originate? Colon, Michigan, Big Gut, Nova Scotia, Liverpool, England, or PP Township, Ohio? And how'd we do? There's no easy way to put this. Oh, look at this. The little town of Colon, Michigan is the self-proclaimed magic capital of the world. Not the most important fact, but I really needed an excuse to say PP Township.
Na 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 na.
I call this one type equals squiggly bracket music, comma, current squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
Binge Pipe needs your help, and I'm contractually bound to not get in their way.
Here's some of the exciting data we need your help with. Best seats at Toronto Raptors game. Boy name meanings, Aubrey. Find who used to call me on my cell phone. Whose search history have we acquired? Jay-Z, Drake, 50 Cent.
I love this part. Drake can often be seen on the sidelines of Toronto Raptors games, is named Aubrey Drake Graham, and wrote Hotline Bling.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Here we have you up on your geography. Which of these would be an example of sliding into someone's DMZ? Hey, Nicaragua, checking out your border with Honduras. Hi, Ireland, visiting your border with Northern Ireland. What's up, India? Hanging out on your border with Nepal. Or South Korea, just passing through your border with North Korea. What'd you guys pick? The border between North and South Korea is a well-known DMZ, or demilitarized zone. But every once in a while it can get some military action, usually when Kim Jong-un is feeling lonely and had a couple glasses of wine. It's time for the... Oh, I'm sorry, I was hosting the game. How stupid of me. Here's your clue. I do. Or, I did. I hope you remember who's been married to whom. It starts to add up. Good luck. Player 2 takes it! Excellent job, Player 2. Look who's on top now. Enjoy the view from up there, cause tomorrow you'll probably realize... You don't know Jack!
Hello, it's me, Old Man, and I watch the memes now. So it's this time they say this is a new meme that's never been seen before. So here we go, start her up back there. Ooh, it's a kitty cat, and it's playing a piano. Oh, it's good. It must practice many hours a day. It's a catchy song.